let me play for England, even though I will not play that many matches. As that saying goes, better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. Then we know that serving in heaven is better. But some will just feel, well, if I'm with England, even if it is 10 times that I get to play international football, I will be well treated. Compared to when I come to Nigeria, I'll have a long career, I will play. And you hear Leon Balogun complaining and saying the way things have been done, and he said because he doesn't have the mentality, he didn't grow up here, so he's outspoken, and many people in the NFF hate him and all of that. So it's situations like this when other people look at this, they will not have that confidence to come and represent Nigeria. And many of these girls who are in the Tigers squad, they are based abroad. Many of them even grew up there. They just came to play for Nigeria. If not for some issues, there was a girl from the United States that should have played for Nigeria at the last time competition, but she was not.
About the three sisters.
Yes, she was not eligible eventually, and now when she hears situations like this, I mean, she will just feel well. Maybe it's even good that I did not play for Nigeria.
The girl is regretting today that she couldn't represent Nigeria at the. But one of the sisters is with the Tigers.
One thing about this is that, from my experience in terms of the national team players usually don't lie about match bonuses. That's from my experience.
Because they are big enough. They play abroad and they've been giving their money whenever they, when it's due. But so for them to be lying about bonuses and all that, I think.
And if you of course look at the players that are talking about it, because the two players granted interviews yesterday, and then we saw everything out there. These guys are big, like Ibrahim said. These two are big shots in terms of basketball. May not be in the world stage, but then they're of course big enough for us to get some recognition to them. So we're hoping this gets to be resolved. I also hope that the sports minister is aware of this, because something was mentioned about his own ministry, so he's got to look at that. He's a supervisor. He cannot just order the NBBF to do whatever he wants them to do, but he has to press them to look at these things and of course try as much as possible to settle them. I don't think these ladies are asking for too much. They've overachieved, for goodness sake. Imagine where someone is being owed, and then the person goes in there, beats everybody, and then wins a tournament back to back 3 times in a row. I think they deserve more than they are getting at this point in time.
Okay, for small forward, if you be quick, we'll give a breakdown of the money hold the team. She said they are hold $73,118 from the MBBF, $24,000 from the Ministry of Sports for the Tokyo grant, and the $100,000 from donations from 3 banks. And they all posted a video and they are not happy. They all expressed their frustration and all that. But then let's go on our first break on the show this morning. When we return from this break, we'll talk more on the show and we'll let you know when the Super Falcons should be hitting camp. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do you know that following people without their consent is stalking and it's an offense? Don't be an offender. We give our consent for you to follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at KUFM Nigeria, on Instagram at KUFM Nigeria, on Twitter at KUFM Nigeria. Check out the latest pictures and videos and catch breaking news, entertainment gist, trending issues and happenings on social media by following us at KUFM Nigeria across the various platforms. KUFM, turn on excitement.
God doesn't find that. When they talk about find out the remedy, they learn from where we did. Because to find it easy for me. I wonder that is what we say easy way for me. Now linking my NIN to my glow line. Don't tell me play. I think just first now pick up my phone. Go use the USSD code by dialing *109* my NIN hash. Quickly, I go just text my NIN to 109. I think also visit glowworld.com/NIN on top my super fast internet. If I come the area where we say Glow World near me, let's just walk and enter. And if you don't forget your NIN, dial *346#. You don't get them back. Some people there, they call the ask question. We don't call register for NIN. Don't worry yourself. Just walk and enter any nearest Glow World. Don't let them disconnect you from all their messy voice and data offers where they inside Glow. Linking your NIN. They're safe and it's 100% free with zero wahala.
Glow, Grandmasters of Data.
we have lost loved ones. It may be cloudy outside, but not for very long. We will surely see the sun. 'Cause we know, no matter the weather, no matter the tide, we go there together. We stand by your side. No yawa, no problem. Go feet stand to fight us. We go stand together. We go beat them down.
What if I tell you that banking can be way easier than you know? Introducing the Key Mobile app from Keystone Bank that makes banking in today's world as easy as a click of a button. Imagine being able to open a fully functional account within 2 minutes, getting your debit or credit card delivered to you within 48 hours, and increasing your transaction limit. Shop and make payment in style using the NQR code feature. Simply scan, verify, and pay. Plus, the transfer feature allows you send money to phone numbers, withdraw or deposit cash at the nearest branch or agent location, and settle transaction disputes while sitting on your toilet seat. Download or upgrade the Key Mobile on your mobile devices from Google Play or Apple Store today. Key Mobile. Go branchless.
Honey?
Yes, dear?
I'm tired of the poor power situation. Every time I stock the fridge, I come back to spoiled food. I think it's about time we go solar.
How?
With Vertical Solar, we can have all our appliances and electronics powered by solar, and they allow us to pay small. We can pay installmentally with as low as 36,000 naira monthly, spread across 12 months.
Tell me more.
I know you like the idea of paying small. Vertical Solar range of products can power all household devices, including air conditioners and water pumps.
What are the benefits of solar power?
We are talking uninterrupted power supply, no monthly electricity bill, no more spending on generator, and no more generator noise.
I see. But how can I locate Vertical Solar?
Head now to 28 Country Home Metal Road off Ajib Junction, Sapele Road, Benin City, or Blossom Mall beside Stop to Shop stores, DBS Road, Asaba. Or you can call them on 0816-170-1105 or 0703-623-4843. You can also send them an email on info@verticalsolar.com.ng.
Vertical Solar, your lifetime power partners.
Milo! Yes!
Tell me first, why do I give you Milo every morning?
Because every day I play like a baller, I run like a sprinter, I learn like a scholar, so I need all the energy I can get. You see?
I see very well.
Give your kids winning energy. Milo Active Go, with the goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa, helps them make the most of every day. Milo, the energy to go further.
Uncle Dentist, what be cavities and how Colgate take they protect my teeth from cavities? Say they use comfort?
No, dear. Now, home for teeth they cause most tooth pain will be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, take brush every day. The confirmed formula could help keep natural calcium inside our teeth. We could protect them from tooth decay.
Time don't reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Yes, cavities out.
And the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
Extra, 10% extra.
Your healthy Kellogg's breakfast has got
extra, 10% extra.
Trusty Kellogg's sachet, now 99 naira.
That's right. Now stay active and alert with the new and bigger Kellogg's 90 naira packs. Your favorite Kellogg's Cocoa Pops, Moon and Stars, and Corn Flakes is now available in 90 naira with 10% extra introductory offer. Go grab it now.
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
Wow, detergent can come again. Wow. You they wash plenty and you they say wow. You fit to win a millions. As you they wash with, wow. Jump 50K every day. Wow. If you not time to take calculate. Wow. Million naira full ground. If you want to know how, just check the pack. Wow. Get your own car though when you wash with wow. Detergent, you they wash million naira bracket. Wow, detergent promo.
This promo will end for the 25th of October 2021.
back to Sports Fiesta live on 92.7 KUFM down here in Benin City. If you're just tuning in, you are welcome to the show. Before we went on the break, we told you what's happening right now as far as basketball is concerned in the country, as Nigeria's the Tigers are lamenting that the federation has neglected them and they have not paid their allowances and bonuses. We hope they settle that issue very soon so that we have a peace in that sport. Okay, from there now, let's move over and talk about the Super Falcons. Yes, the senior female and women's national team, and they are getting ready for the battle against the Black Queens of Ghana, right? We've been told that they will intensify preparations for the qualifying fixture against the Black Queens this weekend as they arrive in Camp Lagos on Sunday. And the two teams clashed in the final match of the inaugural edition of the Women African Cup of Nations in 1998, in which the Falcons won 2-0. But however, the two strong nations in the African women football, they have been drawn to play each other, so we don't have any excuse not to qualify for the African Women's Cup of Nations, though we have a big hurdle to cross, but I'm sure that they're going to cross it. So let's look at the names of the players that have been invited by Randy Wardrum to take part in these qualifiers. Looking at the invited players, the goalkeepers, you expect that Tochukwu Oluwahi will be there, Maccabi, and also Chiamaka Nadozie, who plays for Paris FC France. Then you've got Yewande Balogun, who plays our trade with the California Storm in the United States of America. Then the defenders, Onomaebi, Minsk FC Belarus, Gloria Ogbonna, Umea FC Sweden, Osinachi Ohale, Deportivo Alaves Spain, Ayomide Ojo, Edo Queens, Rafiat Imura, Rivers Angels, Okweyemi Sunday, Edo Queens, Oluwa Toshe Demehin, Rivers Angels, and Akudo Ogbonna, Edo Queens. Then we'll look at the midfielders. In there you have Rita Chikwelu, plays for Madrid CFF Spain, Rashida Tajibade, Atletico Madrid Spain, Tony Oyedupe Payne, who plays for Sevilla FC, Regina Otu, Minsk FC Belarus, Goodness Oyembuchi, Edo Queens, Joy Bokiri, AIKFC Sweden. The forwards, Assistant Oshoala, FC Barcelona, Francisca Odega, CSK Moscow, Gift Monday, FC Robo Queens, Uchena Kano, Linköping Sweden, Desire Akbanoze, Dijon France, Vivian Ikichuku, Rivers Angels. Guys, these are the ladies to ensure that yes, we get the qualification and to the OCON 2022, first beating Ghana. Are we okay with this squad, and what are we looking forward to when the trade tackles in these qualifiers?
Well, I hope there will be no excuses this time. Last time, Osinachi Ohale could not make it, but because of injury, but she's since returned to playing games, and she's back now. Maybe people have complained, about her age, but look, Mata is still playing and still doing well. In women's football, I think the players last longer. I don't know why that is, but it happens. Arguably, our greatest ever player, Papacha Nkwacha, played for many for a long time. I think she was in her 40s, and she was still doing well, still performing better than some younger ones. So I would not really judge a player based on her age, but by what she can give on the pitch. I mean, if we look at women's football, Pepe played for Portugal yesterday. He's 38 going 39. Cristiano Ronaldo that scored the hat-trick for them is 36 going 37. Thiago Silva is 37. He still makes the first team at Chelsea. So age really is nothing but a number, except when we can see clearly that the age is really preventing a player from excelling. That's when I will complain. But I will not just complain that maybe has been there for a long time. She started young, so let her enjoy her longevity. But if we can see that her performances are not what they used to be, then of course she should be dropped. I hope that we can put behind us that debacle against South Africa, where they came to. Because South Africa could not even win the Kosovo Cup. They were beating the Kosovo Cup. So, but they came to Nigeria and beat us 4-2. Clearly, we were not at our best in that Aisha Buhari Cup. And some have said, look, these girls were busy doing so many things. We had Amalov Branch here, and she said, look, they were in a celebratory mood they were being celebrated. They took them to watch the awards, and so many things were going on at that time by when we had the Aisha Buhari Cup. So maybe it should have been a different set of players that we should have used. But I know that other countries too will want Nigeria to present their best team, which you will want to see those girls that will be coming from abroad, Azizatu Shola and the rest of them. So Rasheedat Ajibade could not play in the Aisha Buhari Cup. She's in this competition. So I hope that they will get the goals that they need to beat Ghana home and away. I believe that they can do it. So it's not. It's sad, but either Nigeria or Ghana will not be appearing at the competition. So I hope that it will be Nigeria that eliminates Ghana.
Well, it's a big ask for us. It's a difficult 2 legs for us. First of all, Ghana will travel to, I think, Lagos to face the Super Falcons on the 20th of October, and then the reverse leg is for 4 days time, which is 24th of October in Accra. Well, I would have loved them to host us first, and then they will come back here. You know how it is, because you've got to look at the advantage for you. But the good thing is this: we have a chance of beating them in the first leg. Silly.
Then
do you understand? So, and then you take that goals difference, to the away feature. You can even go there and then use the low block. Use 11 players and then defend and hit them on the counter. We've got the players to do that, but I don't think that should be the case for us. If you have good players, play attacking football. Let's enjoy, the match, and then of course get, goals. We've been preparing for this match since the year started. I remember in February when the national team, the Super Falcons, went to Turkey to take part in that Turkish Women's, Cup, and then after that, we also took part in the United States Women's National Team tournament. It's a mini tournament for national teams. We went there. Of course, it wasn't so good for us. In Turkey, we did so well. We won our 3 matches, but then in the US, I think we got just 1 point from 3 matches. I think we lost 2 games, and we came back to Nigeria to take part in the Aisha Buhari Cup, which was also another moment for us to prepare for this one. The Super Falcons in the past have always complained about not getting quality matches or not getting friendly matches like the Super Eagles, or not being active enough like the Super Eagles. But this year, I think it has changed. If you look at the number of matches they've had already, it's more than what they've had in the last 3 years. So which means that they are gradually heading in the right direction. But my worry is the Super Falcons they've not inspired confidence. Sometimes they flatter to deceive. You beat a side like Mali, maybe 2-0, and then against South Africa, it's a problem for you. And then against Ghana, who says they will not struggle? Because the Ghanaians are also preparing as much as we are preparing. And we don't even know who is in their team. We don't know who is their coach. But I believe the guys who, of course, understand the system
within. People that should know, they know.
Yeah, absolutely. So those guys who are within the system should, of course, have an idea about this. So as much as we are working, they are also working too. So we have to try to get the job done. This is for the African Women's Cup of Nations qualifier. And then if you do well there, you qualify for the World Cup. So a lot is at stake for us. If you don't win over 2 legs, it's a problem for you. You're not going to the African Women's Cup of Nations. And then you're not, of course, going to the World Cup, so early.
For Ibrahim, for Edo Queens, they've got 4 players here. 3 defenders, 1 midfielder. What did that tell you about Edo Queens?
Yeah, it told me that they are a very good side. There used to be some other players in that team. Some, what was that girl's name, the defender?
The defender.
Ogbonna,
yeah.
Who has gone abroad now.
She's a former player.
Yeah, so if she had still been around, they will even have more. But I'm even expecting more. I was pretty impressed with Suliat Abidin at the
fantastic player
Betsy Obaseki Women's Football Tournament. So I'm hoping that very soon she gets invited to the squad. So I'm happy that we have 4 of them being invited. That tells you that they are a very good side. Even they are involved in a competition right now. The Flying Officers Cup. They beat Nasarawa Amazons 2 days ago. So we'll see how they perform in that competition. But the fact that they are getting players being called to the national team tells you that they are a good side, and they should really now start looking at themselves in that light. And there is a difference between thinking that you are among the elites and knowing that you are part of the elite. So we need a change of mentality in Edo Queens. They should know, they lost to Rivers Angels in the semi-final, 3-1. Yeah. But if a team beats you 3-1, you can beat them the next time.
So,
I mean, that's what they should have that belief now that look, it's no longer how it used to be. We've gone past just participating. Let us also be thinking of winning trophies. It cannot be Rivers Angels and Bayelsa Queens every time. Rivers Angels and Bayelsa Queens, we know Rivers and Bayelsa used to be one state, just as we have Edo and Delta. So they can also, I'm sure there are some very good players in Delta that they can go and recruit, and even across the country, since we all know how good the package at Edo Queens is. As it stands right now, we are the only state that has the same salary structure for the men and the women's team. So who says you cannot even poach players from Rivers Angels and Bayelsa Queens so that the team can even improve more? But the fact that we have 4 players in the national team, that says a whole lot. Says that something right is being done at Edo Queens, and we hope that they will do more.
All right, before we leave Nigeria, let's quickly talk about the continental engagements coming up this weekend, where we'll have Rivers United, Imba International, and Bayelsa United. All of them will return to the continent this weekend for their CAF Interclub competitions, first round matches. For Rivers United, they are the sole campaigners in the CAF Champions League after Akwa United exited the competition in the hands of Algeria's CRO Belouizdad in the preliminary rounds. For Rivers, they are going to face a tricky test against Sudan's Al Hilal. A very strong side. I hope they scale this hurdle. The Pride of Rivers entertained the 2-time CAF Champions League winners in the first leg on Sunday before returning for the Rivers fixture a week later at Onduma. Then a win for Rivers United will take them to the money spinning group phase of the competition, where a loss will see them crash to the Confederation Cup playoffs. And for Imba International, after being drawn by for the preliminary rounds, they will open their Confederation Cup campaign against Senegal's Diambas FC on Saturday. This will be the first competitive match under new coach George Finidi after the Aba Giants parted ways with former gaffer Fatai Osho at the end of the 2020-2021 season. We have Fatai Osho is about to pitch tent with Rivers United. Let's see how that will pan out. For the 2-time CAF Champions League winners, talking about Imba, they have constantly crashed out in the quarterfinals of the competition. They will want to begin their campaign on a high when they travel to Stadeford with in Sali, Senegal, for their first leg tie. For the African Cup champions, Bayelsa United, they will face the standard test in the Confederation Cup when they welcome 3-time winner CS Fasen to the Samson Siasa Stadium in Nagoya on Sunday. And for the Dupre Teboes left side, they dumped out Guinea's Ashanti Golden Boys in a one-legged affair at home and will be hoping to get a favorable result on Sunday against the Tunisia Giants. Ibrahim, a tough weekend for the Nigerian sides. Are we expecting 3 victories from the 3 teams?
Well, it's not too much. I hope they get it, but we know what happens with our clubs on the continent. Unfortunately, we have not been able to achieve continental glory since 2004 when Imba won the Champions League. We've not won the CAF Confederation Cup in this new format. So I hope that our representative there will be able to do something. Already we've had one team crash out, so it's really not looking nice at the moment. But I hope that things can improve. But the opponents that they face are really difficult opponents, and these are season campaigners in the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederation Cup. But I just hope that we will be able to do it and go on to.
And this will be George Finidi's first game. Well, that inspiration, that motivation, or looking at what he did while he was playing, I think that's enough motivation for Imba players to say, wow, let's play like Finito, because in his playing days, he won so many trophies, honestly, with fantastic plays.
Because you're a great player does not necessarily mean you become a great coach. We've seen some great players who become great managers. Pep Guardiola, you could say, well, he was in the squad that won the Olympic gold medal in 1992 and also won the Champions League with Barcelona, you know. So, but maybe he wasn't a great player as Emilio Butragueño and some other Spanish greats, but he was in the conversation as a very good player. But you look at most of the greatest coaches that we've had, many of them are not known as footballers, even if they played. Arsene Wenger played football, I think, for Strasbourg, but he wasn't really known as a footballer. Sir Alex Ferguson played for Aberdeen, but he wasn't well known as a player. Even Thomas Tuchel plays football, Jurgen Klopp, but not of all of them. Even Jose Mourinho played, but he was not good. He was not very good. He never played elite football, but we can see what they've done as managers. Diego Simeone, of course, played. Mauricio Pochettino played. But so for Finidi George, I hope that he will transform to a great manager. But because you are fantastic as a footballer, does not mean that you will be great as a player. Very, very few of them, like the guy that is the exponent of total football, Johan Cruyff. He will even tell his players. He told Hristo Stoichkov and Romario, look, there's nothing special about you guys that I did not have as a player. So listen to me when I talk to you. Zinedine Zidane, even Cristiano Ronaldo idolized him. Sure. Yeah, and so they will listen to him and all of that. So I hope that aura that Finidi has, because he's a part of our golden generation, and he had everything. As in, he was a player when he was a player for Sharks of Port Harcourt. He was one of the few players that could hold their own in the national team. Even when he was still a home-based player, he was still making the national team before he went to Ajax and he became one of the foreign legions. So I hope that's the achievement of Finidi George as a player, because we've not really seen what he could do as a coach. This is the first time that we'll see him really handling, although in Europe he has done that, handling some other smaller things. But we hope that things will work out well for him. I'm sure he learned so much under Clemens Westerhoff and all the other managers. Played under Louis van Gaal, of course, and some other greater managers. So I hope he will be able to bring that experience to bear and then help Rivers United to go find this competition.
All right, let's look at the CAF.
I said Rivers United, Enyimba
International. Yeah. Let's look at the CAF qualifiers. The World Cup qualifiers still going on. Famara Diédhiou yesterday hit a hat-trick for Senegal as they and Morocco won on Tuesday to become the first nations to secure places in the final round. So right now they are waiting for their opponents with 2 games to spare. This is the way to go. They won their match against Senegal 3-1.
Senegal
against Namibia. 3-1, and it was away from home.
Yeah.
And
you know what somebody said yesterday? He said he had the dream that Nigeria will play against Senegal. I said, please stop it then.
The final round.
Yeah.
Well, if it happens,
we'll kill ourselves. That's the truth. Yeah,
we'll not play.
It'll be too much.
If what CAF is saying, because they said they will use the final FIFA ranking, and these qualifiers are coming up in March next year. So it's going to be after the AFCON. So I hope that Nigeria will win the AFCON. I hope so, or at least finish in the top 3, so that by the time the ranking is coming out for March, we will be in the top 5. Right, we are currently number 5, but losing to Cape Verde, losing to Central Africa, I don't know what it's going to do. And we hope that the other 2 qualifiers that we'll have in November against Cape Verde and against Liberia, I hope we win both. Then, but at the time that the ranking, they will have that draw. I hope that Nigeria will be in the top half, because if you drop, that means that you are going to have issues. You are going to be playing against the top 5 teams, and if they do it the way I know they usually do stuff like this, the number 1 ranked team will play Excel, or maybe what they will do is to say, okay, the top 5 will be in one pot, then the bottom 5 will be in another pot, and then they pick that way. If Nigeria is not in the top 5, you're likely to meet Senegal. But if we find ourselves in the same pot, there is no way that we could meet each other. Or if they say it's going to be first versus 10th, second versus 9th, then I'm sure too that Nigeria will not meet Senegal. But it would mean that if we drop out, it would mean that we are likely to be 6. And if you are 6, you will get the toughest, because you'll be playing the team that is 5th, which is just 1 point ahead of you. So it's going to be difficult. It's best for us to just remain in the top 5 so that we can avoid this. I'm disappointed that I'm having to say this, but that's the reality. Yeah. There was a time in the past when I said, well, bring on anybody. At the time that we were Group with Cameroon, Algeria, and Zambia, I came up with my 14-point agenda, and we got it.
It worked well, yeah.
We got it. I remember calling Chris Green, and he was saying, look, this is the best group. And I'm like, are you sure this group is ready? They say, yes, we want it. Because this way, by the time we beat them, we'll shut everybody up. And that's exactly what we did. But things have changed. And it was the same Gennett Road that was there at that time. I'm wondering what has happened.
Please take us through, run us through the results.
Okay, let's run through the results from CAF first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Niger Republic yesterday in Group A, they lost they lost at home to Algeria, 4-0. Well, Algeria continuing their beautiful run so far. And then in Group G, Zimbabwe lost also at home to Ghana, 1-0. South Africa won at home. They beat Ethiopia 1-0. For Group H, Namibia were beaten at home by Senegal, 3-1. Of course, like you heard from Elsa, Senegal are through to the playoff round. For Congo, they also lost at home to Togo, 2-1. This one is for Group H. While for Group I, Morocco trashed Guinea 4-1. Okay.
And Morocco also through.
Yeah, Morocco also through as well. So it's going to be heavy.
So we're waiting for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Should we run through the ones for?
All right, let's look at the European results. Yes, we can tell you that Denmark, they booked their spot because yesterday they won their game 1-0 against Austria. That was how they won that.
8 matches played, 8 matches won. They are in the World Cup. Fantastic.
Tickets booked already. Then let's look at others.
To join Germany.
Yeah. But Portugal also did very well.
Yeah.
Luxembourg with 5 and 3 from Cristiano Ronaldo. Results.
Cristiano Ronaldo getting a hat-trick. He has extended his record to 115 international goals.
Oh, that's massive.
He's now scored against 46 teams, which is another record. That's a 10th hat-trick for him. Another record. 2 penalties, and I don't think you will get any prizes for guessing that the next penalty that Manchester United will have. Because Ronaldo was on the pitch yesterday. Well, in Portugal, we know he's the #1 penalty taker, and he took 2. In fact, he scored 3 penalties actually, because the second one that he took, he was asked to replay, and then he scored it before he got the hat-trick with his head, and VAR had to intervene, but eventually they gave it to him.
Okay, for Europe, let's go to Group A. Just like we're talking about Portugal, they humiliated Luxembourg 5-0. Luxembourg is actually the favorite customer of Cristiano Ronaldo. For Serbia, for Serbia, they also beat Azerbaijan 3-1. For Group B, Kosovo 1, Georgia 2, Sweden 2, Greece 0. For Group C, Bulgaria 2, Northern Ireland 1, Lithuania 0, Switzerland 4. For Group D, Kazakhstan 0, Finland 2, Ukraine 1, Bosnia and Herzegovina 1. For Group F, Denmark beat Austria 1-0. Faroe Islands lost at home to Scotland 1-0. Israel beat Moldova 2-1. For Group I, Albania 0, Poland 1, England 1, Hungary 1. For San Marino, they also lost at home to Andorra 3-0. And then for the AFC qualification, that's for Asia. Group A, Iran played the 1-1 with South Korea. Syria 2, Lebanon 3, UAE 2, Iraq 2. For Group B, Japan 2, Australia 1, Oman 3, Vietnam 1, Saudi Arabia 3, China 2. So that's that.
Okay, that's what we've got for you as far as the qualifiers are concerned. Before we start taking your messages, let's quickly look at tennis. Andy Murray says we have to skip Davis Cup after he lost to Alexander Zverev yesterday at the Indian Wells. Yeah, well, he did well to get to the third round, but he was beaten by the 4th seed, and that was what happened yesterday. He lost that match 6-4, 7-6. That was in straight sets to Zverev. But he hopes to return back and also to continue from where he stopped. He's trying to make a recovery after the hip surgery, so you understand how it is. It's not really easy. Elsewhere, Greek world number 3, Stefanos Tsitsipas, he will play Australian Alex de Minaur in the 4th round after recovering from a set and the breakdown to beat Fabio Fognini 2-6, 6-3, 6-4. American Taylor Fritz caused an upset by cruising past Italian 5th seed Matteo Berrettini 6-4, 6-3, while there were wins too for Nicolas Basilashvili and Karen Khachanov. For in the women's draw, the second, third, and fourth seeds, Iga Swiatek, Barbara Krejcikova, and Elena Svitolina, they were all knocked out in straight sets. But Angelique Kerber and Victoria Azarenka progress to the quarter finals. Okay, for Kyrie Irving, well, the Brooklyn Nets, they've told him that they will not select him until he's eligible to be full participant. And what does that mean is that he said he won't be vaccinated. He's unvaccinated at the moment, so he can play away from home, but he cannot play in home matches. But right now, the club is saying both home and away we want Kyrie Irving, and he should do the needful in order for him to be part of the squad this season. So we are counting down to the basketball season, where of course preseason matches are on. Maybe hopefully maybe in the evening we could give you some results from basketball preseason games. Okay, that's it package for now. Let's look at the messages.
Yeah, a couple of them here. This one says, "Good morning, sports crew. Another hat-trick and yet another record for Cristiano Ronaldo. He is at a point now where every goal is a record or moves him closer to another record. He's not bothered about impressing anyone, but he just keeps growing his legacy. Viva Cristiano," Danny, the analyst. Good day, SARS. Please, why isn't Desire acquiring as a part of the team? She's there now. Also, kudos to Senegal and Morocco for making it to the next round. Likewise, Germany and Denmark for booking their place in next year's World Cup. Lastly, I just hope the NBBF rectifies their issues and pay up the girls, because they have been fantastic. This Hassan texting from University of Benin. Uncle Saliu, aka Bracadabra, quite a part of them all. I don't know. That's what's this guy's title? I don't pick it. This guy should not. It's not new. I don't know why I got.
No. When it comes to a particular stuff, and you know there's a buzz in that.
Okay. And Monarch of Sports, I am so blessed to have you in my generation with the way you analyze sports. This from Omo, USA area. Oh, thank you. I'm honored. I'm honored that the way I looked up to so many guys during my time. Godwin, Dudu Urume, Mitchell, this great writer. Well, maybe many of you may not know him on TV. I'm talking about Mumini Alao, but the greatest sports writer.
Honestly, I doff my heart for him.
Dr. Larry Izamuje, so many of them. As I've mentioned, people like Ade Ujekere, who used to be my regular guest on Sports Fire, and Austin Mbole, of course, of blessed memory. Mike Enahoro, who has been on this show a couple of times, and the guy that I call the analytical analysts, talking about Ikedi Iziguzo. I mean, these are legends of sports analysis. So many of them. So look, let's just continue with the text message. If I have to tell you the people, so if you are telling me, oh, you are good, I had great teachers, fantastic guys that I listened to, that I learned from. Good morning, guys. Oga Ibrahim, I like the fact that Randy is using a lot of home-based players in the Super Falcons, but Ashley is still not in the team. Won't this make her sad? After going to great lengths to acquire her passport, she's still being left out? Just thinking out loud. I don't know. I'm sure she will get her opportunity. He's talking about her Ashley Plumtree. Good morning, or please, why keep referring to Gift Monday as a player of FC Robo when she's on loan to Rivers Angels?
When did that happen? She played it a few weeks ago.
I don't know
even when she came to Best.
I don't
played for FC Ruben, unless it happened recently.
Maybe they just
maybe because from what we have.
Maybe so there was even a release to that effect. So maybe we'll have to confirm from the owner of FC Robo, because some of these things they happen without.
They happen. If right now Van Dressa FC they are threatening Thunder and Brimstone over two players that
left their cap or absconded
and are wearing the jersey of 3SC and training with them.
Imagine the boldness.
Yeah. Okay. These are the messages.
All right, that is the much we can take on the show this morning. Before we go, let's take the final whistle on the show this morning.
I've given a lot to the Davis Cup and sometimes to my own detriment physically. The same thing happened last time. I played the Davis Cup at the end of 2019. I know there was coronavirus, but I was struggling with that really up until September time the following year. Right now, I'm not planning on playing the Davis Cup, and with the late finish to it, an early departure to Australia. With my schedule between now and the end of the year, I'm going to have to rest and take a break and give my body a chance to breathe. Andy Murray plans to skip next month's Davis Cup finals because he's not sure he deserves to play in that team. And that's the final we saw on Sports Fiesta this morning.
With that, we come to the end of the show this morning. Many thanks for you for being part of the package. And like we always do, we'll be here at 4 o'clock to give you the evening edition. Many thanks to you for being part of it. To my strike partners too, I want to say a big thank you. Yeah, my name is Egusa Egbek and the Sports Maestro. I'll be right here at 4 to give you the evening edition. Until then, enjoy the rest of the day. And bye-bye.
Trying to get or receive information through all corners of the globe requires unprecedented internet service. At Wireless NG, we provide fast, reliable, and affordable unlimited broadband internet service to homes and businesses. Service is currently available across Lagos and Benin. Visit us today at Wireless NG, 5 Ramaya, Ikenede Street off PZ Sapler Road, Benin City, or our marketing office, 70 Olowo Complex, Airport Road, Benin City, or call 0807-887-9960 or 0703-672-9147. Wireless NG, erasing internet boundaries.
Hey, share your body there confirm with Yoyo Bitters. You go dey wonder wetin e mean. Wetin e mean be say whether you dey take Yoyo Bitters every day, Yoyo Bitters dey protection you against infections wey fit happen anytime. Na im be say you go dey take Yoyo Bitters like food supplement abi medicine wey doctor give you. Na correct natural ingredients dey inside wey dey wash all yamayama. Ogbonge vitamins dey inside to help your body work well. E never finish o. Yoyo Bitters get minerals wey go boost your body immunity to fight sickness, disease and free radicals. Na im make am dey important to get Yoyo Bitters for office, house and everywhere. Yoyo Bitters dey for liquid, gel plus including tablets. Make you quick go buy your own for pharmacy and medicine stores wey near you. Yoyo Bitters, make you dey clean inside out.
Wellspring University Benin City presents you an opportunity for a world-class degree. Wellspring University runs courses in nursing, medical laboratory science, cybersecurity, software engineering, information technology, computer science, business administration, mass communication, international relations, taxation, accounting, and many more. 2020 and 2021 UTME results are acceptable. Wellspring University also offers NBA, MSc, part-time and top-up programs. For details, visit www.wellspringuniversity.edu.ng or call 0704-255-0535 or 0907-333-0526.
Listen, we talk about what's more practical and comfortable in the business of elevator, escalator, building automation. Then let's talk about Enabritech Limited. For your home and office, companies and industries, when you think of professionals in providing and installing elevator, escalator, building automation, automatic doors and gates, and lots more, think Enabritech Limited. Visit our Benin office, 14 Ideal Street, off Inama Road, GRA, Benin City. Telephone 0905-257-2571. Abuja, 40 New Age Estate, Guaripa, Abuja. Telephone 0807-7577-398. Lagos, 417 C6 1004 Estate, Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Telephone 0807-7577-392. Ghana office, Medina Estate, Accra, Ghana. Telephone +233-504-651-537. Email info@enabritech.com. Website www.enabritech.com. Enabritech Limited. Technology moves you.
Here comes Wide Range Electricals Limited, manufacturer's representative and major distributor of top-class electrical materials, now in Benin City to serve you with standard electrical materials like Nigerian wires and cables, piping materials, latest variety of fancy switches, light fittings, extractors, ceiling and standing fans, plus major industrial materials like transformers of various kVA, armored cables, aluminum conductors, overhead materials, distribution boards, circuit breakers, household electrical appliances, and lots more. Sub-distributors distributors, individuals, corporate bodies, retailers, builders are all invited. At Wide Range Electricals Limited, all electrical products and brands are sold according to specifications for maximum satisfaction of customers. Wide Range Electricals Limited, number 8, Igbesawa Street by Ikun Street Junction, off Akpakpava Road, Benin City. Telephone 0803-970-3517. Wide Range Electricals Limited, lighting your world.
1xBet makes betting easier with their app for both Android and iPhone users. From finding games easily, playing virtuals, and betting with ease and speed has made it more fun to play on the 1xBet app. Download the 1xBet app on our website, 1xBet.ng, and use the promo code NG21 if you're creating your account for the first time. 1xBet, bets for everything.
92.7 KUFM. From Benin City to the world.
This is 92.7 KUFM News.
It's 9 a.m. Good morning. This is KUFM News Update on the hour. I am Gloria Vitalis. The Edo State House of Assembly on Tuesday in Benin passed the Edo State College of Nursing Science Law 2021 and cancelled the Edo State College of Nursing and Midwifery Law 2015. The bill was passed in plenary following its consideration by the Committee of the Whole of the Assembly. The motion for the passage of the bill was moved by the Majority Leader, Henry Okwarubo, PDP Ipoboka, and seconded by the Deputy Speaker, Roland Asoro, PDP Oriamo. The Oba of Benin, Ewari II, has postponed all activities relating to his 5th coronation and birthday anniversary in honor of the late business mogul and philanthropist Captain Hosa Okumbo. The postponement was contained in a statement signed by the Secretary of Benin Traditional Council, Frank Irabo. Later, Okumbo died in the United Kingdom on the 8th of August and was buried in Benin on the 8th of October. Some residents of Benin City on Tuesday blocked the ever-busy Benin-Saple Wari Road by RCC Junction to protest against government continuous neglect of the field portion. The protesters, led by human rights activist Patrick Eholo, urged both the state and federal government to collaborate to fix the deplorable road, which is now a dead trap for road users. The ever-busy Benin-Saple Road by RCC Junction in Benin Metropolis is now a dead trap for road users due to the deplorable state of the road. The Senate on Tuesday resolved that the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is free to determine the mode of transmission of results during election, including electronic transmission or manual transmission. This is a reversal of its earlier resolution that INEC can transmit election results electronically with approval from NCC and the National Assembly. The resolution of the upper chamber followed a motion titled Motion for Recommittal, sponsored by the Senate leader Yahaya Abdullahi, representing Kebbi North. And finally, on news updates this morning, Chidima Ojukwu has pleaded not guilty to the mother of Super TV CEO Usifo Ataga. The 22-year-old did so on Tuesday when she and one Adedapo Quadri, who are the key suspects in the murder case, were arraigned before Justice Yetunde Adesanya of the Lagos State High Court, sitting at the Tafawa Balewa Square. Chidima's sister, Egbuchu Chioma, was also arraigned as an iPhone 7 belonging to late Ataga was said to have been recovered from her. And that's KUFM's news update on the hour. I am Gloria Vitalis, saying thanks for listening. Good morning.
KUFM 92.7. Turn on excitement.
All I want from you is to feel good. Sound so bad. Blacka.
Caution. LXE.
I wanna be a one and you. And people when they see me, they know they sorrow. The $1 still I no go take polo. Baba no regret to my see show. One man army, no man a soldier. Shama feel good, yeah, yeah. Only Shama feel good, yeah, yeah. Shama